I have a grandson who is on the spectrum, mildly on the spectrum. And my daughter and my son-in-law are very involved with him and have him in different therapies and support things for him. And how can I help assist in him being whole, who he is, instead of...
Take him off the spectrum.
It's the labels. Everybody wants to label him. And I say to my daughter, he's 3.5. Lots of 3.5-year-olds do this stuff. Don't focus on...
You're focusing on it now.
Yeah.
And we know that in this environment where you are wanting some clarity about it, that it seems like a good place to do that. But you talk about it quite a bit.
Yes.
You talk about it, and that's what we meant when we said, as you see something, you calibrate to it. You just lit that up on your light board. Mm-hmm. So that's what's lighted up on your light board. That's what puts people on the spectrum. Everybody that looks at them, that's what they light up. And since it's attraction, ooh, let's have a conversation about this. So here's this little guy. Here's this little person who is observing, enjoying life, and being. And someone has decided to label him and expect something from him. Someone has decided to attract something from him. And attracted enough that they're pretty sure he's got it. And then talk to others about it. And so now there are a group of people standing around him, attracting that from him. Mm-hmm. And he's thinking, well, if it's what you want, here's some more. That's how law of attraction works. The more you look, the more you get, the more you get, the more you look, the more you look, the more you label, the more you label, the more you expect, the more you expect, the more you get. Law of attraction just is consistent, you see. And if he were only one thing, maybe it would be more understandable. But so many things that could light up in you. So many things that could light up in you. You could be attracting so many different things. And we don't want to spend any more time pinpointing that. But think about all the things that you expect from one another. Some things that you want, sure. But some things that you don't want. And when you realize it's attraction, there's no assertion. Any trait that you get on a regular basis from anybody, that's on you. Because you're looking at it, you're acknowledging it, you're labeling it, you may be even talking about it, you may be even talking to them about it, and it's active within you, and they can't buck your current unless they don't give a rip what you think, and they're more interested in tuning into source energy. It's possible to be so tuned in to who you really are that you can own an environment no matter what others think. It's possible to be a trendsetter in a really petty environment. It's possible to feel good in an environment where people are critical of almost everybody. It's possible to be really wise in an environment that doesn't think you're wise unless you know this little narrow body of thing that they know. Much of the world is sort of pinched off from well-being, and then you're really hard on each other, but you don't mean to be. It's a law of attraction thing. So it requires, if there is to be improvement that is noticeable, that some of you stay tuned in anyway. And when you're tuned in anyway, then you're beaming a sort of satellite dish kind of signal into an environment where some who have had a harder time picking up on it can pick up on it. Nobody needs you because everybody's got an inner being, and everybody's inner being is offering that signal, and everyone eventually will rendezvous with that signal. But if you want to be that uplifter that you were talking about that you are, and you want to make it more likely or more easy, or if you want to be the path of less resistance and more allowing that helps more people hook up with their signal, then stay hooked up to yours. And let the words that come from you come from your compassionate, aligned, broader knowledge base of source energy, you see. Every one of you is capable of that.
Okay. Yes.
Really good.
Thank you.
Really good.
Thank you.